Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam here, and today is Friday, May 29th, 2020, and I'm going to be showing you guys the best things to buy, sell, and maybe even invest in right now in NBA 2K20. And I also have some new snipe filters you guys should start using, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video for those. So as usual, guys, let's go ahead and check out any of the new content today we got in NBA 2K20, which includes locker codes, any news on Twitter, and then obviously the new cards that are in packs today. So we'll go ahead and switch on over to the pack market, and as you can see, we got a new prime player today. Finally, it's been like 2, 3, maybe even 4 weeks, I swear, since we've got a prime player, and this time we got Galaxy Paul George, a long-awaited player that it was Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. Those two players people have been asking for forever, and we finally got Paul George along with Galaxy Sean Kemp, Galaxy Victor Oladipo, obviously Galaxy Paul George, and this one can run the shooting guard, so this card is just looking super nice. Pink Diamond Joe Caldwell, which is it's his first time being in NBA 2K20 and my team. And he does have base 98, so people are kind of freaking out about this card. Arguably one of the best releases in the game. And then Pink Diamond Miles Turner, Diamond Doug McDermott. Shout out to Ames, Iowa. Doug McDermott went to Ames, Iowa. Shout out, if you guys don't know, I'm from Iowa, so that's kind of cool to see him get a diamond card. And then Amethyst George Hill. So yeah, cards are definitely W today. Sean Kemp, we haven't had a good Sean Kemp all year. The Pink Diamond one came out really bad. Like from the beginning of the start, he was bad, so we finally got a good Sean Kemp. And then yeah, a lot of good cards with Paul George, and then just Joe Caldwell with base 98, and Victor Oladipo is not too bad either. So yeah, these are available for a week, and the prices of these should just start going down over time rather slowly. I'm just gonna quickly suggest one more thing before we get into any other news. I will say, and I'll probably cover this again in the market update, I will say if you guys are looking to get any of these new cards, as of watching this video or me recording this video, a lot of the cards at the beginning or at the end, what am I trying to say? The first cards ending around the 4-hour mark are ending right now. So go ahead and try to go bid snipe some of these cards because you probably can get some good deals. So anyway, after that, getting that out of the way, let's go ahead and check out any other events today in NBA 2K20. And we ended up getting these mystery packs, which I did do a video on these. If you guys missed that, feel free to go check it out. But yeah, if you play Triple Threat offline, you get a mystery pack every time you win, and there's a chance of getting, at first we thought any card in the game. And again, when we switch over to Twitter here, I will show you exactly all the cards that are available, but there are a select handful of cards. Not every card in the game is in these packs, and then you can get like contracts and silver shoes and stuff. But there's also some opals and some W's. But yeah, I thought I'd cover that. If you guys want to see me cover that in more detail, definitely go check out that video. And we'll go ahead and switch over now to Twitter. And we did get a locker code of career highlights Diamond Russell Westbrook, and this card isn't too good, but you might as well enter it and get a free card for your collector level. Or if there's tokens, I haven't entered this in myself, so maybe there's some tokens or MT you can get instead, or maybe a previous career highlight player you missed. So make sure you enter this locker code if you missed it. And then lastly, again, the player, shout out to JC130 on Twitter for posting this tweet. It's not mine, but he compiled a list of all the players he's seen on boards, or not on boards, in the mystery packs, and those include Galaxy Devin Booker, Dirk Nowitzki, Pink Diamond Aaron Gordon, Gerald Green, Diamond Rex Chapman, Diamond Josh Smith, Ruby Deion Waiters. I did see an Amethyst Allen Iverson as well, and I'm sure there's some others we're forgetting. Some people are saying Karolinko too, and Danny Manning as well. So yeah, those are the cards. And Amethyst Michael Jordan, I can't forget about him. So those are the cards you can get in the mystery packs. Nothing too crazy, but definitely a W, and definitely could boost your MT if you pulled one of the opals. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into the market update now. All right, so hopping into the market update portion of the video now, let's go ahead and see if prices are high or low, or whether you should be buying or selling today. And again, I did cover this. If you obviously have watched this far in the video, if you've watched the whole thing, I did cover that if you guys are looking to buy any of these new cards, guys, right now, I would go try to bid snipe them, because like I said, people who are pulling packs about 18 minutes ago is like the 4-hour mark since packs came out, and obviously by the time we're watching this, it's probably been an hour since I recorded this, but it still stands. If you guys want to get any of these new cards, I would definitely try to go bid snipe them. For example, Sean Kemp right here, I was trying to bid snipe him because I was thinking I'm maybe trying to just play a game with him, but Sean Kemp right here is a perfect example. You see all these ending within the same amount, not same amount of time, but pretty close. Like there's a lot of them within even 4 seconds ending. This is a good time to bid on cards because sometimes they'll slip through the cracks and you can get some good deals. So I just thought I'd mention that at the beginning of the video, and now just because it's really important, especially if you guys are trying to get these cards for cheaper, because they definitely could go up a little bit later tonight when people get home from work, school, and etc. and are hopping on 2K. But anyway, market update portion of the video. It's kind of the same as it has been. Prices aren't really high on too many cards. Kevin Durant, Galaxy Opal KD, I don't know if I can find him here. He's actually gone down a little bit because of the release of Paul George. I believe maybe it's changed. Okay, it's not really as low as it was earlier. People probably were panic selling and probably distracted with the new content, but cards are pretty much the same as they were yesterday. They're not like really low. It's not a crash. There's definitely no market crash going on. But prices definitely aren't super high either, or they're definitely not cheap, and they're definitely not like all-time highs. So it's definitely an okay time to sell if you really want to sell and get some MT. And if you have been saving MT and you want to get some cards to play with over the weekend, or for not Supermax, what am I talking about? Myteam Unlimited, which restarts on Sunday, I definitely would pick up cards now, because typically over the weekend cards do go up in price. And I will say, with Unlimited coming out, or a new Player of the Month and the Player of the Month lock-in coming out on Sunday, or I guess Sunday going into Monday, I should say, people will be picking up cards and prices should go up. So I definitely would, I guess if you're really looking to buy cards, buy them tonight into tomorrow and look to sell on Sunday. Moving on now to the sniping filters for you guys today. There's actually quite a few and some good ones with all the new content coming out in the mystery packs. So let's hop right into them. And the first one, we actually have a lot of Galaxy Opal filters to use today. And the first one is just really simple, the Prime Series 3 filter. And this right here, you can get Paul George, which a lot of people probably want to get today, Luka, and Lamar Odom. And all you have to do is set the minimum buyout to 500, minimum bid 500, and then increase and buy anything that pops up. Now, it's going to be really competitive, I will warn you. But if you want to get the Paul George, Lamar Odom, Luka, or just make MT, this is a great filter. Now, let's move on to, it's kind of a very similar filter. It's going to be revolving around the Prime Series 3. But this time, we're going to be going after the pink diamonds. So what you want to do is set the theme to Prime Series 3, or Prime VIP Series 3, color to pink diamond. And if we go down to the maximum buyout, when I checked the prices earlier, they probably have changed because it's been a minute since I looked at the prices. I was thinking about setting this to about 19,000, and prices have changed. I see George Mearson's down to 18,000. Now, this is kind of an outlier. Maybe he will go up in price, or maybe someone's going to buy that. But let's just say he's 20K right now, just for the sake of the video. Or, yeah, for the sake of the video, let's say he's going on average for 20K. So what you want to do is set the maximum buyout to 18,000, because that takes into account the tax, which at 20,000 MT, it's about 2,000, or that is 2,000 being taken away because of taxes. So you have to at least buy the card at 18,000 or cheaper to break even. So what you want to do for this filter is set it to 18,000 after looking at the prices. Now that's the price for me. So when you guys go look, or when you guys go to do this filter, make sure you check the lowest price and account for the tax. Otherwise, you might not break even on your snipes. But anyway, setting this to 18,000, and wow, that's perfect. I could buy that right there. But setting this to 18,000 and maximum bid above, you can just click here and refresh and buy anything that pops up. Now, obviously you saw George Mearson, but the other cards that you can see in this filter include, let me just get rid of the maximum buyout here, include the new Joe Caldwell, Dino, Miles Turner. I believe there's some other good cards. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, maybe it's just Miles Turner and Dino. But the main card you want to try to snipe today is the Joe Caldwell, because DVG did make a video on it, and he's being tweeted out by my team. And people are knowing, or the word's getting around, that Joe Caldwell has base 98, so his price has been on the rise. When I saw his price this morning, it was about 20, I want to say it was 20 some K, and now it's above 30K. So if you get a Joe Caldwell, you can definitely make a profit, and the chances of seeing a Joe Caldwell or Miles Turner is pretty high, because they're in packs right now, so people will be throwing them away because they're so focused on Galaxy Opals. And for the final couple filters I have for you guys today, we are going to use the Galaxy Opal Power Forward filter, and this is another Opal filter that you guys love your Opal filters, and this one's a Power Forward Galaxy Opal filter. And in this, you can see Sean Kemp, Porzingis, Larry Bird, Kyle Kuzma, Dirk Nowitzki, and the main, and Blake Griffin. There's probably even more cards that I'm forgetting, but the main idea behind this snipe filter is, since Dirk Nowitzki is in the mystery packs, people are going to be pulling him, and they are probably going to put him up for snipes. As you can see, there's one up for 80K right now, and when I checked earlier, he was about 85K, and there's a Pau Gasol you can see as well. And let's just say, originally I was going to say let's set this to 75,000, but let's say the lowest is 80,000, and we want to take into account the taxes. Let's bump that down to 72,000, and what you're going to want to do, set it to 72,000, put the maximum bid above it, as we always do, and just change that every time and buy anything that pops up. And ideally, you would love to see a Larry Bird, a Blake Griffin, and all those other people I mentioned earlier, because and you could also see a Dirk Nowitzki for really cheap, because again, I don't know, this is kind of reminding me of the Triple Threat Online event back when T-Mac was on boards, and I didn't think very many Gaxo but T-Macs would go for a snipe, but there was a lot of them that went up. So a lot of people are going to be pulling this Dirk Nowitzki and just putting him up for a snipe because they don't realize how, I guess I wouldn't say valuable, but they don't want to look up his price. So this would be a good filter. It should be popping quite a bit, especially with the packs out today and the mystery players or mystery packs, with everyone going after those. And for the second filter here, this one does revolve around the mystery packs, just like kind of the last one I showed you. And this one is the diamond minimum filter. Now, I have covered this in a bunch of videos. I probably covered it like 5+ times in these market update videos. But this one should be popping today, just because, one, it's a content day, and two, diamonds are being pulled from the mystery packs. And yeah, the people are going to misprice those. People are going to be tossing them away. So last I looked here, the cheapest was $18.50. So we do want to take into account the cheapest price, or take into account taxes. So let's just set this to $1,600. And again, you guys need to check the lowest price when you go to search this filter. Prices will change. Prices change all the time. So check the lowest price and take into account the taxes when you go to use this filter, and set the maximum bid obviously above the maximum buyout, and just click here, or just keep refreshing, and you should be making, you might be able to make there might be some like large profit margin snipes, but it's probably gonna be more lower margin snipes. But either way, profit's profit, like I always like to say in these videos. And this is a good snipe filter for those who want stuff to be popping up constantly. So go ahead, go use this filter. I guarantee you'll be seeing stuff pop up left and right. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's market update. If you learned anything new or enjoyed the video, please hit the like button below, and feel free to leave a comment. Both those things really help grow the channel. And also, if you're new, consider subscribing, as we are on the grind to 10K, and we do make these market update videos multiple times per week, and we live stream every single day. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching. I truly do mean that, and until next time, peace out.